Hello everyone and welcome to Thursday. Check out my cute boys. They're pretty cute. Aren't ya? Yeah, you are. And you know what else? They're smart. They're very, very smart because as you will recall, we very recently moved them to the amber ring. The amber toilet ring. Yeah, we went back to the red ring. Yeah. And you're probably saying, well, why did you... Also, because I came in the bathroom, Sagan's like, food? Is there food? Why did you move him back to the red ring? Ran into some serious problems with that amber ring. They would not pee into the toilet. They would poop in it, but apparently peeing in it, like, freaked them out. And they wouldn't do it. Neither of them. It was okay for Sagan, because Sagan was like, alright, I'm not going to pee in this thing. I will pee in the shower. Which is fine. I mean, I don't want him to pee in the shower, but if he's going to pee somewhere, the shower's the easiest place to clean up. And Kepler, when he had to pee, was like, oh God, what do I do? And he came out and got into a box. Peed in a box. Yeah. So, threw away that box and cleaned up the floor. Actually, when I went to throw it away, it dripped all over the floor, so I cleaned that up immediately. And it's gone now. There is no trace of it, and there's no smell or anything. So I did a good job cleaning, but it was abundantly clear to me that they weren't ready for this ring. It was weird, though, because both of them had defecated into the toilet. So they were going number 2 just fine, but apparently peeing into that thing scared them, so they didn't do it. I read online, and online it's usually the other way around. A lot of cats will pee in it, but they won't poop in it. A lot of cats will poop on the floor next to it. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. However, I did discover that they sold what they call the MultiCat Kit, which is essentially rings in between the rings. So there's a step between the green and the amber, or the red and the amber. It's basically, there's a hole there, but it's much smaller. So it kind of transitions them a little easier. So I ordered that. I don't know when it's going to get here because I still haven't gotten any kind of confirmation from the company, but it's going to be coming at some point, and that should help ease them into it. I also, it was the first time I actually went online and read on their forums from, customers and stuff, and they said, we just wanted to let you know that this is not an 8-week thing, as the product would have you believe. They said, for most of us, it takes 6 months to a year, and it's very hard, it's a very long road, and they may get it at the beginning, but at one of the steps, they're going to have trouble. And I've learned that they ran into some problems. Yeah, you big yawner. You ran into some problems when you peed in a box on my floor, which was unacceptable. As soon as I put that red ring back in there, they went back to using it. So I guess they're okay with the red ring. And they're going to have to be until that MultiCat Kit arrives, which will be... I have no idea. In other news, something probably a bit more interesting and a bit more cool happened today. Mallory finally got her name changed. Yeah, Mallory, who has been Mallory Weir up to this point in her life, is now Mallory George. Some of you didn't know that. Some of you are like, well, didn't she change her name when you got married? Well, no, actually. When we got married, she had already taken a job in Colombia for school, and because of insurance and other paperwork, she couldn't change her name. So she was like, I'll wait till summer. When summer came, it was just one thing after another, and she couldn't do it. I mean, she had all this other stuff. She was switching insurance. We went to PAX, and just recently she voted. And now that that's all over, she was able to change her name. So Mallory is now a George. She's now a member of the family. I mean, she was a member of the family before, but now it's official. It's in her name. And she's the one that wanted to take the name. I didn't force it on her. I even told her that she could keep Weir. It was cool with me. Didn't matter to me. But she said no, she wanted to be a George. And she would hear all of this if she wasn't watching what I presume to be Doctor Who. I don't know if she's actually watching Doctor Who. I just assume that if she's watching Netflix, it's Doctor Who. Anyway, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We were supposed to be recording Donkey Kong Country 2 tonight, but we started on it, and I was like, no. No, it was too much. We're going to hopefully record it tomorrow night. We'll get that game finished up, move on to Minecraft, and I'm fairly certain that my workload's going to go down and I'm going to be able to breathe easier because I'm still feeling, a lot of stress, but it's going to end soon. I'm very confident. November's going to be a good month. Well, what's left of it anyway. Thanks for watching, and let's meet back tomorrow.